lot of people are asking why I moved out, and most of their assumptions is mag-aasawa na daw ako. That's not the reason. In this vlog, I'm gonna share with you the reasons why I moved out and what are the pros and cons of living alone for those of you who are also planning to move out or to live alone.
Oh, here you are, face to face in this trashy bar.
First, hindi pa ako mag-aasawa. Well, dito kasi sa Philippines, naging culture natin na mag-move out lang sa house kapag mayroon ka ng family or kapag ikakasal ka na. But actually, in other countries, at early as 18 years old, nag-move out na sila from their parents' house to sustain themselves or to live independently. But actually, napapansin ko these days, madami na rin dito sa Philippines na young individuals na are brave to live independently and take control of their own lives. So as for me, ever since I was 20 years old, gusto ko na talagang mag-live independently because I came from a broken family. So yung dad ko lang ang nagsusustain sa amin financially. And ang naging mindset ko noon is ayoko nang dumagdag pa sa gastos sa household namin. So I really want to be independent. So at 20 years old, nag-start na ako mag-work in Manila and na-try kong mag-rent in Makati, but not alone because I also have a roommate. But at that time, na-enjoy ko talaga yung being independent, na ikaw na bahala lahat sa expenses mo, sa food mo, lahat. Yung 25 years old ako, that's the time also na nag-pandemic. So, nagkaroon ako ng mga realizations na follow my instincts, follow my voice, not yung voice ng mga people around me on what should I do with my life. So, ayun, nag-resign ako doon sa work ko before. Ever since that, I keep on just listening to my instincts, to my inner voice, or kung ano yung sinasabi ng universe na next steps ko na gagawin sa life. Ayun, napunta ako sa freelancing world. So, nag-work ako as a social media manager. I've been working for more than a year now. Then, this year, April kasi ako nag-move out. Parang nagiging stagnant na ulit, na parang wala na akong growth. Even though nakakapag-save up ako ng money, I feel like hindi ako nag-grow. Kasi kapag nasa house ka lang, doon ka na lumaki eh. Parang feeling ko, kapag nasa house ako, hindi na ako nag-grow. Actually, ako, mabilis akong ma-stress. Kaya, mga noise, or if makalat, nahihirapan ako mag-focus sa parang na-off track ulit ako sa kung anong gusto kong gawin sa life. Sa house kasi namin, madami kami. 4 sisters, and then yung dad ko. So, I tend to easily get overwhelmed sa mga happenings, like, or if maraming tao. Kaya, mas gusto ko yung peace na nakukuha mo kapag you're living alone, or yung quietness kapag ikaw lang mag-isa. Yung main reason talaga why I moved out is because I want to have peace of mind. I want to grow more as a person. I want to figure out a lot about myself, kung ano pa yung mga gusto kong gawin sa life, kung ano pa ba yung gusto kong mga achieve, ano pa yung skills na gusto kong matutunan. I want to grow financially. And mas magagawa ko yun if meron akong focus. Mas nakaka-focus ako if I have my own space. But it's quiet. Mas nako-conceptualize ko yung mga gusto kong gawin. Mas lumalabas yung creative ideas ko kapag ako lang mag-isa. And na-enjoy ko talaga yung alone time ko. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so that's it for the reason why I moved out. So let's go now to the pros and cons of living alone. So mag-start tayo sa cons. Number 1 cons is living alone can be expensive because hindi lang naman rent yung iisipin mo. So iisipin mo rin yung electricity bill, water bill, your grocery, your laundry, and all that stuff. So before moving out, number 1 important is your finances. So, dapat ready yung finances mo for the unexpected expenses. So, another cons is you need to do all things on your own. From morning, lunch, and dinner, ikaw lahat magpe-prepare ng food mo. Tapos, ikaw din mag-clean ng house or ng apartment mo. Tapos, ikaw rin magbubuhat lahat ng gamit. So, yeah, ikaw lahat yung gagawa. Wala kang maasahan kundi yourself kasi nga you're living alone. So, for me actually, yung first weeks ko, medyo na-overwhelm ako kasi sa house, di naman ako talaga masyadong nagluluto. Mostly, nag-order lang ako ng food o kaya kapag nagluto yung kapatid ko, makikikain lang ako sa niluto niya. So, dito sa apartment, kailangan talaga ako yung mag-prepare ng food ko from breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So, ayun, medyo na-overwhelm ako at start kasi naayos ko yung schedule ko. If you live alone, ikaw na talaga gagawa lahat. One of the cons is sometimes it can get boring. Siyempre, kung paulit lang yung ginagawa mo daily or if wala kang kausap, sometimes it really gets boring. So, if you live alone, not necessary dapat lagi ka lang nasa place mo. So, you also need to go out, meet your family, your friends, once in a while, or your boyfriend, para hindi ka masyadong bored. One of the cons also is if pag may bubuhatin kang mabigat, like for me, hindi naman ako ganun kalakas to carry everything. So, sometimes, I need help like mga tao sa baba. Example is yung water ko. Sometimes naghahanap pa ako ng kung sino man pwede magbuhat. Kasi hindi ko siya kayang buhatin from first floor to nasa ang floor ako. Walang elevator dito, so hindi ko siya kayang buhatin. So yun yung isang cons. Kailangan ko maghanap lagi ng may magbubuhat. And if you're living alone, dapat always ready and prepared ka for like brownout or if nagkasakit ka. Dapat meron kang power bank or meron kang flashlight. Dapat meron ka ring first aid kit. Kasi what if nagkasakit ka, wala kang kasama to take care of you. So, dapat prepared ka rin doon. Like, if something happens to you, like masama yung pakiramdam mo, at least ready yung medicines mo para mabigyan mo yung sarili mo ng first aid. But yung cons na yon, hindi niya na-outweigh yung pros. So, these are the pros. Number 1 is you'll have peace of mind. Kasi kapag ikaw lang mag-isa at your own place, wala kang ibang iisipin kundi yourself. Like kung anong kakainin mo, anong gagawin mo. Kasi walang ibang magsasabi sa'yo what to do. You get to decide what you're going to do next, what you are going to do with your life. What are the routines you want to build. So yun, yung second pro for me is you get to create your own routines, to create your own healthy habits. What time are you going to wake up? What time are you going to prepare your food? What time are you going to the gym or workout? What time ka gagawa ng work mo? Ikaw yung bahala sa routine mo. The only person who can disrupt your routine is yourself. You're on your own. Next is you have the opportunity to focus on yourself, to grow more, to discover who you truly are. Ano pa yung gusto mong ma-improve sa sarili mo? And marami ka pang matututunan na skills like organizing skills, cooking skills, planning. Kasi ikaw lang naman magpa-plan ng lahat ng gagawin mo. You get to be more responsible. Since I moved out, mas nakakaya ko ng sundan yung routine na gusto kong gawin. Nung nag-move out ako, sabi ko, I want to create a healthy habit. Part na rin yun of improving myself and bettering myself. I need to eat healthy. I need to incorporate in my lifestyle yung workout and gym. Kasi, syempre, tumatanda na rin tayo. Kailangan inaalagaan mo talaga yung sarili mo. Nung nag-move out ako, mas nakafocus ako on that, taking care of myself. And when you live alone, ikaw yung may say. For me, like what I said earlier, ever since I resigned from my previous work, focus ako on listening to myself. Kasi at the end of the day, ikaw lang naman ang makapagsabi kung happy ka, kung okay ba yung mental state mo, or kung gusto mo pa ba yung ginagawa mo. You don't have to listen to the society. There's no one way of living your life. It's up to you kung ano talaga yung gusto mong gawin. It's up to you to find your purpose, like what makes you happy, what are the work that makes you happy. And it's okay to keep on pursuing things that makes you happy. Keep on pursuing things that gives you light. For me, living alone makes me happy because it gives me peace. When you live alone, you give yourself a space for growth. Mas magiging strong ka as a person. It helps you to rely on yourself more. You get to be in tune with your own energy, with your own vibe, like vibing with your own self. Mas nalalabas mo yung ikaw, mas makikilala mo talaga yung sarili mo. So to summarize, living alone, it's not always easy. But what's the best thing about it is that you have peace. If you're like me, na you're craving personal space, freedom, and growth, I believe living alone is also for you. And for me kasi, if you live alone, parang it also pushes you to keep on growing personally and financially. Kasi you need to sustain yourself. So, the main highlight of living alone is you take control of your own life. You get to decide what to do, kung saan papunta yung life mo, what are the routines you're going to do. You'll learn to be more responsible and independent. And siguro, living alone is also a practice na once nasa next stage ka na, which is the married life, at least you know how to manage a household. Aralin mo na lang is parenting. Living alone is a great phase na you gotta discover yourself and mas mag-grow mo pa yung sarili mo. So, ayun. If you're also living alone and you think na meron akong hindi na-tackle or meron bang important tip na you can share, just comment down below para you can also share your experiences. And if you're someone who wants to live alone, feel free to comment down